Biafra Ogbunigwe destroy Nigeria military vehicles and trailer. Welcome back to Biafra News. Support Biafra, people of goodwill. Ada Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. Depending on where you're watching me from, Biafrans, I'll bring you another update. This very update is coming from Defense Headquarters, Biafra Liberation Army. We have a country to defend, and that is what our gallant men are doing. Also, terrorists must be flushed out of all Biafra territory. There is no place for them in Biafra land. Unity is not by force. Enough of Nigeria terrorism, enough of Nigeria army terrorism in Biafra land. Enough of the killings of Biafrans and the kidnapping of Biafra youth. We have a country to defend now. Biafra has been declared. So either you accept it or you move to the northern part of that zoo. We are defending our land, making sure Biafrans are safe in Biafra land. Unity is not by force. Freedom is every human's fundamental right, and that is what we have chosen. We have a country, we have a government, we have defense forces, making sure that zoo terrorists are all flushed out of all Biafra territory, and they will not stop until they are all wiped out. So before I continue with this very update, I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, please kindly click the red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell right beside it to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. Don't forget to share, tune in once you get notification. They have the opportunity, Nigeria Terrorist Army, so we must continue. Nigeria Terrorist Army have the opportunity to leave Biafra land, but they said no. Because they have Islamization agenda in Biafra land, they keep trooping into Biafra land. Commander Rules updated Biafrans that more than 546 zoo terrorists have been gunned down. What exactly are they doing? Have it in mind you, that these numbers are not trained soldiers, but rather unrepentant Boko Harams that Nigeria Terrorist Army are integrating into the army. We have seen news headlines of Nigeria Terrorist Army welcoming bandits and rehabilitated thousands of Boko Haram that they will reintegrate into the army, deploying them to Biafra land. And we are resisting them because these terrorists are coming to Biafra land to kill Biafra mothers and children, to kidnap Biafran youth, to terrorize Biafra land. And we will not fold our hands and watch that happen in Biafra land. That is what Biafrans are fighting against. But the world do not care about all of these atrocities and the cleansing going on in Biafra land committed by Nigeria Terrorist Army. All they care about is the oil and gas, all the natural resources in Biafra land. We called on the world to come to our rescue before now, but they turned blind eyes. They pretended not to know about the atrocities of Nigeria Terrorist State and Nigeria Terrorist Army in Southeast. They pretended not to know the plight of Biafrans in that zoo. But right now, we have redeclared Biafra, and there is no going back on that. We are also defending our territory. Those that never believed that it will be possible, hiding their faces in shame. Let them keep crying and lamenting, complaining and calling on the world to come to their rescue on social media without taking any action. Let them keep deceiving themselves, bringing calls upon themselves by fighting those, making sure that Biafrans are free and defended or protected in Biafra land. Let them keep doing what they are doing. At the end of the day, they will regret their actions. They don't really know the kind of cause they are bringing upon themselves and their generation, because millions of Biafrans have been killed and died for Biafra to be restored. Instead of them to do the needful, allow those fighting for Biafra. Fight your own way. If these people are not doing it right, do it right. Stop using the opportunity or the time you're supposed to use to push the agitation, to put the whole world on notice of what is going on in Biafra land and be fighting those doing that work you refuse to do. That is what those criminals in IPOB DOS, in IPOB Nigeria DOS are doing. Every day you keep seeing lies and propaganda and the allegations. You will not see about Nigeria Terrorist Army. It's only when they attack a community or kill Biafrans, you see them calling on the world. They keep ranting every day, but gallant men are doing the needful, defending the land of the rising sun, and they will not stop. So here it says Ogbunigwe destroyed the Nigerian military vehicles, trailer, and the armored tanks when the enemy force try to cross the red line. This is happening in Okigwe. They used 2 helos to pack their fallen soldiers. BDF, defender of Biafra land. Chukwu Kikabiama will continue to guide and protect you people. Defenders of the United States of Biafra, rather than United States of Biafra, shall be defended till the last day. Exactly. BDF, more fortification, more powers to you guys. Able, more grace to overcome again and again. Kudos to BDF for protecting our women and children. And land. Women, children, land. They will all, Nigeria Terrorist Army, all flushed out of Biafra land. Biafra has been restored. Any Nigeria state-sponsored terrorist within Biafra land that doesn't want to go with their 2 legs will exit this world in body bags. Enough of Nigeria killing and terrorizing our people. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. We have had enough. Now we have a country. Keep telling Nigeria terrorist state, unity is not by force. Being in your one Nigeria is not by force. We choose not to be part of your one Nigeria. And you people cannot force us to be part of that zoo. It's not possible. We are living and there is nothing anybody can do about it. The earlier they realize this, the better for them. Those of you pushing lies and propaganda should continue. When the time comes, you people will tell us where you people were when fighting for this very freedom. Instead of you people to continue, they handed over ESN to Southeast, their governors that do not care about their people. At the same time, fighting those, making sure that Nigeria terrorist army atrocities stops in Biafra land. Well, Biafrans, gallant men are doing the needful. Biafra Ogbunigwe is also doing the needful. Neutralizing zoo terrorists. Did you hear that? Vehicles, trailer, armor tank, and healers. They even packed the ones that were gunned down. And that is how they will continue to go down in Biafra land. Let them reintegrate more terrorists or let them recruit more terrorists, deploy them to Biafra land. They will meet their end until they are all flushed out and wiped out. They will keep going back in body bags. We'll continue putting the whole world on notice. Now Biafra has been declared. There is no going back. It's no longer we are fighting for Biafra. Biafra has been declared already. What we are doing now is to defend our territory. Defending our territory is what we are doing now. And the gallant men will not stop. They will not stop. There is nothing anybody can do to stop Biafra. I know the whole world do not want Biafra to come. For their own selfish gain. For their own selfish gain. They don't care about the people that are being killed. They don't care about the terrorism. They don't care about the unnecessary unprovoked killings. They don't care about the atrocities of Nigeria army. All they care about is their own gain and benefit. People are being killed. They're after oil and gas. Biafrans are being killed and being bombarded by Nigeria terrorist army. Nobody's saying anything. If we do not fight for freedom, nobody is going to fight for us. If we do not defend our land, nobody is going to defend it for us. If we do not protect our people, nobody is going to do that. Sometimes I wonder why those against Bridgie and Bridgie PM, Biafra Defense Forces, calling them criminals, calling them terrorists, terrorizing Biafra and killing Biafrans. Where have you seen gallant men kill Biafrans or terrorize Biafrans? Who are those invading communities? Who are those invading and they barging people into people's compound, raiding communities, setting businesses and the properties of Biafrans ablaze? Nigeria terrorist army. Why are those criminals in the US not attacking the real enemies? Why are they fighting against those fighting against Nigeria terrorist army atrocities in Biafra land? Because they choose the path of sabotage. They don't want Biafra to be. You think they are fighting? I'm happy that everyone seeing who they really are. Go and take a look at the comments under their post. You know that Biafrans has truly left them behind. They are just trying to remain relevant to their paymasters, which they will continue wallow in their confusion, exposing themselves. I'm happy that Biafrans know who they really are. They were never out for Biafra to be restored. They were only there to be noticed. So to remain relevant with their paymasters is to fight against those fighting their paymasters. Okay. So Biafra convention in Finland, how it was well organized. They thought it was never going to be possible. They have changed math. That's how they keep changing math every day. Well, Biafrans, let me read a comment. Let me read a comment before we round up. Somebody said, I love this brand of war we brought to the zoo army. They are used to the conventional kind. That is what they train them for in the camp. But we do change them for, okay, we don't change, we they change them for them. Now, they will keep falling. Another person said, that's how it should be. God bless our BDF. Okay, let's terrorist Nigeria army will continue to go down in Biafra land. All right, another person said, good news. That is how it will continue. Another person said, I wish there could be a video footage. Why not you go and video it? You don't have smartphone. You don't have Android. Go and video it. Another person said, so this is a very good news. May Chukwu Kikabema continue to guide and protect our gallant men. Bless and strengthen them more and more. Victory remains theirs in all front. There is no going back. Biafra has been declared and we are already at home. Another person said, Zoo Tèrrøríst army has refused to leave the land of the rising sun. They will keep going back in body bags. BDF keep doing the needful. Okay, another person said we should be in control of old Imo State by now, like no military barracks, no police barrack or station. Like everything, Nigeria government should be wiped off in Imo State. You are a man, right? You should join Biafra Liberation Army. Okay, when the time comes, apply to join Biafra Liberation Army because gallant men are doing the needful and everything is one step at a time, right? Those stations and barracks you are seeing, there will be none in no time because Biafra has been declared. So there is nothing has to do with zoo that will be standing in Biafra land. Just no time. Another person said BDF, defender of Biafra land, our angels. Now they make us proud. Okay. Another person said, great job. If God is with BDF, who can be against them? Nobody. God is with BDF and BDF. Therefore, they can never be defeated. Of course, the enemies have failed to understand that volunteer army can never be defeated. Another person said, I'm always happy hearing this type of news. God bless our gallant men, BDF and Biafra Liberation Army. God protect you guys for us, he said. Another person said, the zoo will continue to fall. Long live Biafra Defense Forces. Another person said, victory belongs to Biafra Defense Forces. Victory belongs to Biafrans. Another person said, God brought these angels to make sure Biafrans are no longer killed by Nigeria terrorist army like before. Of course, they have failed to acknowledge that it's no longer business as usual. Another person said, God continue to protect you people. After the 2nd of December, there will be no breathing space for the terrorists in army. Okay, for the terrorists in Biafra land, of course. 2nd of December has passed already. So there is no breathing space. That is why Ogbunigwe is doing the needful. Gallant men will continue to do the needful until all zoo terrorists have. There is no place for them. Ogbunigwe destroyed Nigerian military vehicles, trailer and armor tanks. When the enemy force try to cross the red line, they're always scared of crossing that red line. They always stop once they get to that red line. They're always scared. So these ones tried their luck today and they made their end. And that is how it will continue. So that is it, dear friends. I will stop here. Have it in mind that Biafra has been redeclared. And what we are doing now is to defend our land and our territory. And there is no going back on that. May Chukwu Kikabema continue to guide and protect our gallant men, give them victory in all fronts against Zoo Terrorist Army. May the gods of Biafra land and our ancestors continue to guide and protect them for us. To always give them victory in all fronts against the enemies of Biafra. Thank you all. Don't forget to share. Tune in once you get notification.